Good morning. Uh, oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stopping, and I bought some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. No, they're not. They're turned up. Let it snow, let it snow, let it... We're going to go outside and we're going to show you that it's snowing. Let it snow. And when we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Hey, good morning, everybody. Good, I'm gonna have to sit for that one. That was a little, that got me James Brownie right there. Man, that was me at my, that was primo James Brown right there. That was Godfather of Soul coming out of me right there. Let it snow, let it snow, let it. Good morning, everybody. That was terrible is what that was. It was horrible. Nobody should be like, oh man, that was a great job. Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. How was your Thanksgiving? Did everybody eat? Did you eat food? Who didn't eat food? If you didn't eat food, I apologize. I'm sorry. Like if you didn't get any food on Thanksgiving, I apologize. Because we're all gonna brag about the food we eat. That's what part of this show is gonna be all about. Is all about bragging about the food that we ate. Good morning to everybody. Derek Anderson said I didn't eat food. Did you have a surgery the day after? Did you have a surgery on Friday? Is that why you didn't eat food, Derek? That's the only reason I can think of that you wouldn't eat food. Good morning to Derek Anderson. Unless Derek Anderson's just being a turd. Just to be a turd. I understand. I see that. Good morning, Hager. Good morning to File. Good morning to everyone. Nerd. Good morning. 20-pound turkey sling blade says gone. I get it. I get it. We had a 5. I think we had like a 5-pound little breast thingy, the pop spot. Took us forever to eat it, and then gone. Pumpkin pie. I don't know if you guys saw the post on Friday. Good morning to everybody. I don't know if you saw my post. Good morning, Bridgie! Bridgie. Cleanie. Everybody. We're just gonna, today's gonna be, as per the title of the show, have a little fun. We're gonna, it's after Thanksgiving, so we're allowed to do this now, okay? We're gonna get our Mariah Carey on today. We're gonna get a little Mariah Carey-ish a little today, without singing any Mariah Carey at all. We're doing Christmas carols. At least I am, because I'm the only one here and no one can stop me. That's the thing. I'm at your front door, and I am about to sing Christmas carols. If you want to sing along with me, I apologize, I might not go along with the way that the actual song is sang. I might do like a Pa Rappa the Rapper version. I only say that because the PlayStation's on my mind, and like Pa Rappa the Rapper was a PlayStation thing. I might do a little rappy thing to like Little Drummer Boy. Like, let's go to Little Drummer Boy and see if I can do that. See if I can just pull that up out of my butt while I sing this. Tom, they told me, yo! Yeah, see, I can do it. You didn't know I was going to do the yo. So if we're going to sing together, you got to realize that I might do a yo on you. While we do a little come. They told me yo, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum. Come on, who doesn't say the yo? It's the unsung. I do the unsung parts as well, the yo. No, we'll do like 1 or 2 Christmas carols today. I'm feeling Christmas carol-y today. And we'll see which ones you guys. It'll be the version. It's like, you remember Man, I don't know if people like remember the radio, but do we all? I think people still listen to the radio. And we had the bit last 2 weeks ago. Brock broke the radio. But remember, 'tis the season, Sling Blade, correct. Remember that, like, sometimes radios would just, like, go from, like, oh, wow, I'm gonna listen to some good rock music, some solid 80s, Belinda Carlisle, ooh, heaven is a place, you're gonna rock out, right? Instead, they do, like, 12 hours of Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Prospero año y felicidad. I wonder where you are. You know what I mean? Come on. Like, 12 hours of that. I had a radio station do that to me for 48 hours, 2 days. There was a bit, like a commercial. You'd have to listen to like 2 hours of Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. You know what I mean? Come on. Like, just 48 hours of that. And then, like, you hear a commercial and then they're like, stay tuned for another 6 hours of the row of Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Come on, man. It gets shorter every time, I promise you. I'm going to end up just saying, Feliz, let's get high real quick. Let's dib it out. Let's dab it out. Let's dibble dabble. We got cards coming. We're gonna do cards today. We're gonna sing a little today. But first, we gotta do the right. We gotta do the important. We gotta do the important parts. All right, and let me dab this out, and then I'm gonna come in, and I'm gonna actually say good morning to people. So get your mornings ready again. I know you've all said good morning to each other, and good for you. Good for you. You've done that. I see it. Good morning to Bridgie. Good morning to Free. You've all said good morning to each other, but I haven't said good morning to anybody. I might have said good morning to Bridgie and Free and Hager and Clean. Let's just say good morning now. How about that? Good morning to Derek Anderson. Good morning. By the way, if you're wondering what the strain is, Cleany, I cleaned you out, my guy. You're gone. You're done. I'm done with you. You're kahoot. You're gone. Smoke you out. You're gone. So last week, I ended up getting like a super sativa strain. Oh, those like strains that you take your dab and afterwards you're like, well, yeah, all right. Now you're gonna go through every paranoia you've ever had for the next half hour, maybe an hour. I went through that and I went to the store and I was like, hey guys, at the store, I don't know what I'm here for today. I like doing that. I like giving the store the option of like telling me what to buy. I like being sold. I do. I'm that guy. I like being sold. Sell me. Guy at the counter is like, dude, I got you. You have no idea what I'm about to do to your brain. I'm like, alright, cool. Do my brain. We're gonna do a fat dab. And I don't remember what the strain was called. It was like Quibbles, Jiggles, Giggly, Bubbly, whatever the hell it was. Tad had picked me. I was walking to the store, and Tad, I ran into Tad. Tad came by to our house, Wednesday. He's going down under the knife next week. This week, I mean. He's getting a rotator cuff worked on, and he's going to be out of commission for like 6... He's going to look like me for like 6 months. It's going to be freaking weird. 3 months. He's going to be, hey man, can you get that for me? I'm like, no, I can't get that for you either. So him and I, we're going to understand each other. We're going to be great. We're going to be bros. He'll understand the struggle. And I'm going to laugh at him, because I can't reach it either, Tad. I can't reach it either. But Tad took me to the store, and the guy got me the giggle, jiggle, quibble, bubble, giggle, jiggly. I think it was jiggly. Giggly, bubble butt. I don't remember what the strain was, but it was nuts, right? And so I saw my soul, actually, a little bit. That's how paranoid I was, is I saw my soul. And so I told myself that that's probably not the good strain to get ever again. Not for my brain. Ooh. Ooh, that's a zipper. That's zip zip. That's a zip 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 zip. So this strain I'm doing, that we're about to do, I like to do dabs. I still do weed. Anybody else still do weed? I do weed. You wanna go do weed? Let's go do some dabs. Let's go do weed. And you're at work and everyone's like, don't say it like that. Then it just sounds like you're doing drugs. Does it? Does it, huh? I wonder why. I'd be at work and my manager's, I'm like, hey guys, I'm gonna go get high. And my manager's like, you can't tell me that. You can't say that. You can't. I'm like, dude, you're gonna go get high with me. It's like, you can't say that out loud. I'm like, okay, what are we gonna get? Hey guy, I'm gonna go get really safe for like the next 5 minutes. Is that okay? I'm gonna go have a safety meeting in my car by myself and come back. And they're like, yeah, that's exactly what you're supposed to say is a safety meeting. So we're having a safety dab. I honestly have no idea how long this has been going on. Shy, would know. He knows how to do this better than I do. Alright, let's do it. Let's go, let's dab it. Let's dip this out. Let's dab. Let's rock out. Let's have a little fun. Alright, if you're following along with me, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. The problem with the problem with dabbing like that is it's hard to taste what you're dabbing because it's so hot and it just kind of burns it. But it's easier to clean the rig afterwards. So, alright. Let's say good morning. Why did I burn it, Jack? Because it's a faster hit. Because I can take that entire hit. If I slow rolled it, if I slow burned it, I'd still be taking the hit right now. And I don't wanna like burn everyone's time here, especially when I'm gonna ruin everyone's Christmas Carol experience in the next 2 minutes, Jack. Why do you ask questions, Jack? Cold start dabs are great, absolutely. Hot rail, that's exactly me, CCS. I'm the hot rail guy. You know what? I'm gonna admit this, and it's gonna sound silly that I'm saying this out loud, but like, in college, before I had ever done drugs, even smoked, I might have smoked weed once. Hold on. Before I had ever done drugs, even weed, ever, I drank. I was a drinker. I was a binge drinker. I was the guy that got drunk faster, quicker than you, and that's about where I was at. Really not that much of experience, but I knew that I was that kind of a drinker. I didn't really like alcohol at the time. Still don't. I don't drink, whatever. But like, I was a binger. And, liquor was a good thing. Vodka. Because I hated vodka. I hated the taste of it, but it's like, I knew it got me messed up. And I hated, like, oh god, the fire. Ugh, gross. So anyhow. I forgot the story I was telling. I'm going to be honest with you. I forgot the story I was telling. What the hell story was I telling? Good morning, everyone. What story was I telling? I don't remember what the story was. Morning, file 13. Alan, you're here. Let's just say good morning to people, and then we'll get into the hot rail Brock. Thank you, CCS. God damn it, CCS. You got to keep me on track here. Production! CCS is my production. Okay, I was telling the Hot Rail story. Before I had ever done any drugs whatsoever, because I just dabbed. That's why I like faded out there. Good dab. Strain is Tropic Soda. I think I meant to say the strain earlier, and I messed it up. Tropic Soda. And I don't want to like really care about where it's from or who gave it or whatever, but it's good. It's good. It's good. Obviously, you watched me. Hot Rail Brock. Okay. I heard this girl. This girl was like, "Oh, I love to do hot rails," and I was like, "What's a hot rail?" And she wouldn't say. She's like, no, I'm gonna go over here and tell the rest of the story. And there's this girl. It was just like typically my style, I guess. I didn't know it was my style. I didn't know that I was like madly in love with like this style of like this girl. Oh, whatever. So this tall blonde, whatever, right? Tall blonde, just skinny, kind of like, she's like, "Oh yeah, I just did rails this weekend." I was like, "I want to do rails." I didn't know it. Like, I'm the idiot. It's like, I want to do rails. Nobody says I want to do rails. You just do rails. I didn't know that. At the time. Meanwhile, I'm like talking to my buddies. I'm like, "Hey, you guys smoke weed, right?" And they're like, "Yeah, dude, we smoke weed." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, you guys smoke rails?" And they're like, "No, man. We don't." No, nobody does that around here. Nobody does rails. I'm like, "Oh, okay, who would do rails, man?" And they're like, "What do you want to do rails for?" I'm like, because I was just thinking, like, this one person was just kind of like, whatever. It's like, they're like, do you know what rails are? I'm like, "Yeah, of course I know what rails are." And I thought, at that moment, I was like, "Oh, am I talking about rigging? Am I railing?" I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's not all right." For the longest time after that, I was like, "Oh, I'm talking about needles and heroin." I didn't know CCS. I didn't know. If you want to know what a rail is, it's this. This is a hot rail. It's exactly a hot rail. What they would do is they would take, I don't have a knife here. Thank God. Apparently. They would take a knife and they would heat up the end to the red hot. And you'd have a straw, probably a metal straw, maybe not a plastic straw, because you're probably gonna end up like burning or melting the straw. And if you ever saw someone with crackheads and railers, this is exactly what happens. Is like the heat just like burns your lips on. It's dumb. I never did it. Never, other than the dabbing. I've never actually hot railed what this lady was doing the hot rails. Why am I telling this story? Because we're going to do Christmas carols. And what I really like to do is I like to juxtapose a lot of things all together. And it's going to be like, I had one hell of an experience for about an hour. Really? What'd you do? Well, we talked about hot rails, and then we roasted some chestnuts on an open fire. What? Oh, that was great. And then we gave some mushrooms away, and it was fantastic. What? Yeah, we even sang like my favorite Christmas carol of all time. Oh yeah, what is that? What is your favorite Christmas carol of all time? Start talking about that. I want to know. Oh yeah, we were saying good morning. This guy has no idea what's going on. He just gets so high, he forgets every story he tells. Oh my God. Okay. So, needless to say, I didn't do a hot rail, right? It wasn't until or maybe a couple months later when I was actually doing meth that I learned that hot rails was like smoking meth. Like they would take the knife and they would heat the end of it and they would hold it to the rail of meth and it would melt it and the smoke would come up and you would chase the smoke with your straw or whatever. And so you're doing a hot rail like that. It would take potheads to figure out how to do that better. That's all I'm saying. It obviously took potheads figuring out how to do that better. They're like, "Man, I don't want to burn my lips, dude. How do we do that better, man?" So it took Cleany knows what I'm saying. He's laughing. Took potheads learning how to do that better. File 13, you know what I'm saying. Nah, we're smarter. We just take our time. We don't have to, like, keep doing it. You take one hit, you're good. You take hot rail, you gotta take more than hot rail. You can take another one. You just gotta finish it. And by the time you're finished, you're like, I don't know how I could have done that better. You know? And meanwhile, we're taking one hit. We're like, fuck, that was really a nice hit. How do I do that better? You know? And you got like tons left to do it better with. Let me show you. Tons left. Man. If this is a hot rail, I'm just saying. Alright. It sounds like drugs, doesn't it? Glad to be rid of it. Me too. Alright. I'm gonna be looking at, I don't know all the words to all the songs. I'm sorry, broken radio here. Let's just do it. We're gonna what do you want me to do? I got classic Christmas carols. If it's there, I'll do it. What do you want me to do? And nobody does. Who does drugs? Nobody does drugs nobody. We have no idea what drugs are around here. Anybody that's new around here, stick around. I got something to show you, to give to you. A little gifty gift. So we got Sing Noel. Noel. Alright, hold on. I don't know all the words. I really apologize. Noel. 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 Born is the King of Israel. Hold on. The first Noel, the angel did say, was too certain for shepherds in fields as they lay, keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. I don't even know if I'm doing like the first part correctly, but let's just go with it. They looked up a star, shining east beyond them far, and to the earth it gave great light, and so it continued both day and night. And by the light of that same star, 3 wise men came from country far. To seek for a king was their intent, and to follow the star wherever it went. The star drew nigh to the northwest, o'er Bethlehem it took it rest. And there it did both stop and stay right over the place where Jesus lay. Then entered in those 3 wise men, 3 full reverently upon their knee, and offered there in his presence their golden myrrh and frankincense. Yo! Then let us all with one accord sing praise to our heavenly Lord. We're going to get back to the Noel. That hath made heaven and earth of naught, yo! And with his blood mankind hath bought what? Noel. 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 Born is the King of Israel. Nailed it. All right, let's go. Next one. We can do one more. We got more. Let's go. I like that one. That was nice. Okay. Oh, it's not even an encore. This is a full-on show. We got going. That felt good for me. That felt good. I have no idea how to sing some of these songs. It's great. I appreciate that, Mike. No, I could have done better. You're right. I'm gonna get into this. What should I needed something to drink. Hold on. You guys talk amongst yourselves about what you want me to do. We're gonna do a classic. It's a classic Christmas carol. It's right here. Hopefully this is a fun thing. We're gonna do cards soon. All right. Brock in the mosh pit. I'm trying. You know what I mean? Here we go. All right. We've got walking home from my house. Grandma got run over by rain. All right. We're gonna do that one. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Walking home from our house Christmas Eve. Now you can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Bow, bow, bow. She'd been drinking too much eggnog, and we begged her not to go. I'm a little off of tune. But she left her medication, so she stumbled out the door into the snow. Bow, bow, bow. When they found her Christmas morning at the scene of the attack, when there were hoof prints on her forehead and incriminating claws marks on her back. On her back! Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Bow, bow, bow. Now we're all so proud of Grandpa. He'd been taking this so well. See him in there watching football, drinking beer and playing cards with Cousin Belle. She's kind of cute. It's not Christmas without Grandma. All the family's dressed in black, and we just can't help but wonder, should we open up her gifts or send them back? Send them back! Bum, bum, bum. Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Bow, bow, bow. Now the goose is on the table, and the pudding made of pig, and the blue and silver candle that would have just matched the hair in Grandma's wig. I think it's fig. I've warned all my friends and neighbors, but watch out for yourselves. They should have never gave you a license to a man who drives a sleigh and plays with elves. Bum, bum, bum. Grandma got ran over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. But as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Alright, I got that one. That was good. I kind of got into that one. That was a little weird tunely there. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Yeah, I think it's the reindeer thing. I think I'm just trying. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. I don't know. That was alright. That was good. What's next? Can we do one more? Let's do one more before I lose everybody. Let's do one more. I don't know. Was that good? I don't know. Let's jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin led an egg. I can't really. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin, mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight, glory stream from heaven afar, heavenly hosts sing hallelujah. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Silent night, holy night, Son of God, love's pure light, radiant beams from thy holy face, with dawn of redeeming grace. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. Oh. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. That's a rough one. That was a hard one. How do we sing that ever? We just sing the first one. There's 3 verses to it, and I never sing 3 verses. Rough. Ugh. Right? Ugh. Sorry about that. What is this? That was rough. I thought maybe we'd sing a little bit there. That was rough. Ugh. I don't know. Do we have anybody new here? Anybody that stuck around that's like, what the hell's going on? Why are we singing? Who is this guy? Who else did anybody bring? Thank you, Daniel. You don't have, you ain't gotta let it kick it. It's okay. See, you ain't kinda, right? That was depressing. Come on. I can do a better one. Let me do it. That was depressing. Do you hear what I... No. Frosty the Snowman was a jolly, happy soul with a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. Frosty the Snowman is a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know he came to life one day. There must have been some magic in an old silk hat they found, for when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around. Oh, Frosty the Snowman was alive as he could be, and the children say he could laugh and play just the same as you can me. You and me. Thumpity thump thump, thumpity thump thump thump. Look at Frosty go. Thumpity thump thump, thumpity thump thump. Over the hills of snow. Frosty, the snowman, knew the sun was hot that day. And so he said, let's run and we'll have some fun now before I melt away. Down to the village with a broomstick in his hand, running here and there all around the square, saying, catch me if you can. And he led them down the streets of town right to the traffic cop, and only paused a moment when he heard him holler, stop, for Frosty the snowman had to hurry on his way. But he waved goodbye, saying, don't you cry, I'll be back again someday. Oh, Frosty the snowman. Let's go outside and see. Between you and me. Look at Frosty. He's back. Did we find anybody new? Did we find anybody new? What a show. What a show today. Did we find anybody new? That was fun for me. Thank you for indulging me. I was going to sing my favorite carol, but it was way indulgent, way self-indulgent if I sang it. Anybody new here? Is there anybody new? No, I don't, Kaka. I don't do that. That's Pops. I have my shtick, he has his shtick. You are correct, I did not Kaka. You are correct. You are correct. How about that? Is that close? You're right. Correct. Correct. You can be, no, is there anybody new? Anybody just brand new today? It's like, oh, what the hell is going on here? Why am I sticking around? Why did we sing? Did we make it? Did anybody hold on past the singing? Anybody? No, nobody told anybody to hold on. Be like, oh man, no, stick around. It gets better, I promise. Anybody? No one like brand new today? I was hoping there would be. I was hoping I could get this someone. I tell you what, I'm gonna ask at the end of the show. So I tell you, go find an and one. Go get some and ones. Click in. Hey guy. Hey, come on in. Hey, come on in. Watch this. Whatever. Hold on, and then like just don't even pay attention to what he's doing. When he asks if you're new, if you're an and one. Do we have any and ones now? I can get this. I'm gonna get no. Any file 13. Glad you're here. We had that was my and one. All right, it's all right. All right. Speaking of carols, and let's do cards. I want to do cards. I haven't done cards in a minute. I think I did cards for like MVP the other day, and Chris. I did it for CCS. CCS says he's a +1. You're a plus a lot, that's for sure. You're at least you're not a negative, all right? See, I'm a good friend. My initial joke wasn't you're a negative. No, my initial joke was you're a plus a lot. You know, so you gotta know that I'm a good friend. I'm a good-hearted man. I could have easily just crushed you right then and there. I could have easily just see that little piece of me that like held you in my soul. I could have taken that piece and just been like, with a negative joke. And I didn't do that. No, I want to stitch you into my ribs and hold you there. Okay, as a friend, that's what I want to do with my jokes. And like sometimes I'll rib ya. What? See what I did there with my jokes? I got puns. Anybody know Merciful Demigod Brock? Correct. Are you saying I'm fat? No, I'm not saying, nerd, that you're fat. No, I'm saying that, like, the more friends I have, am I saying this correctly? The more friends I have, like, attached to me, like, I don't want to let them go, you know? It's like, who, I don't know if I'm saying, Jackson, are you here? You're here, you're new, I got you stitched onto me. File 13, I got you stitched there, right on my ribs. So it's like, but you're a good friend, so, like, I can rib you. What's the joke? It's a pun. Am I saying that incorrect? Anybody know what my favorite carol is? What's my favorite Christmas carol that I didn't sing? I didn't sing my favorite Christmas carol. I'm not gonna. It's a self-indulgent exercise for me. It's a beautiful song for me. I love singing it. What is my favorite Christmas carol I didn't sing today? 12 Days? No. Jingle Bells? No. LOL? No. Silent Night? No, Bridge, were you not here? Are you being funny? Because that was funny. You're right, I didn't sing Silent Night. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. Come on, I didn't sing it. You're right, I didn't sing it. I did sing it earlier. I don't know if you guys are being funny. Little Drummer, I was gonna sing, right? It's not the one. Silver bells, silver bells, silver bells. 12 days, on the first day of Christmas, my children gave to me a partridge in the pit, right? You know what, I'm gonna be honest with you, it was this year, with the 12 days of Christmas, I didn't realize, all birds. Every single gift was a bird. It's based on birds. I didn't know that. Why am I offering? Why am I saying? I'm going to read the cards. I'm going to read whoever guesses my favorite Christmas carol of all time, one that I'll sing to myself all the time. And I almost always never know all the words to it, because that's the kind of guy that I am. And it's a classic. It'd be part of the Good Morning. It would be part of the classic Christmas carol motif of songs you would hear. Christmas Rapping by the Spice Girls. Is that really a Christmas Rapping by the Spice Girls? We got Joy to the World. Grandma got removed by a reindeer. Here Comes Santa Claus. We got Rudolph. We got the Little Dabber Boy. Oh, that's a good one. I want Away in a Manger. We've got the Chipmunk Christmas Carol. We got Jingle Bell Rock. All right, see, you guys are like, We got Rudolph the Red-Nosed Rudolph. And if you ever saw it, oh, come, all you faithful. Anything by Elvis. That almost covers it, doesn't it? It almost covers whatever Elvis might have sung for Christmas carols. Same with, like, saying anything by Josh Groban would have been a more proper just genericism of Christmas caroling that I really like. Josh Groban would have loved this song. It's maybe okay. It's about Christmas Eve. It's a Christmas Eve. There we go. Mike Barabow. Good Christ and a half. I give a clue out, and just as I give the clue out, Mike Barabow gets it. It's Oh Holy Night. I'm not even gonna give you a glimpse of like how I would have sung it. Not even gonna give you like a. Nope. Not even a little bit. Nope. Mike Barabow, can I read your cards, Mike? Strong. Very nice. Derek Anderson, nice. Good morning to Hip Kitty. Good morning to File 13 saying Hip Kitty, good morning. See, I catch these things sometimes when I'm talking to people, and now I'm like, oh, I have kitties here. All right. Yes, sir, Mike Barrable says I can read your cards. All right, Mike. Here we go. Remember, bring an and one by the end of this show. If you got an and one, you've got brand new people here. And if that means I don't need you, like, don't get all shady about it or anything. Like, don't go creating an and one or anything like that, all right? Like, I'm just saying, like, you know, if you're at work and someone's like listening to a YouTube music video next to you, and you're chuckling along to me, or you're like, you know, dancing or whatever, you're just like, why is he doing that to himself? You know, like what, you know, all to yourself, and you kind of want to like share the trauma. Share the trauma. I promise you, because then I can get this to them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking for an and one later on after this. Mike Burwell, keep the cards in mind. I'll give you the spiel in a minute here. I will give you the spiel in a minute here. If you don't mind, Mike, I think it's about dabble time. If we can do a dabble real quick, a dabble after I clean the cards, Mike. Maybe I don't need. No, I absolutely do. This is exactly the right time. I figured out the formula for how we should all dibble dabble together. Is whenever you have the thought like maybe I shouldn't. That's exactly how you should be. That's being a responsible dibble-dabbler. Is every time you think, I don't know. Yeah, that's it. Exactly. Right then. Okay? That's exactly when you dibble-dabble. Okay? Those are the rules. Okay? It's Fight Club, alright? First rule of dibble is, yeah, no, absolutely. And second rule is, I don't know. Yeah, no, absolutely. And then third rule is, are you sure? Yeah, forever. So... third rule is a hard one. Not many people go by the third rule. Yeah, no, forever. Okay, Mike. Got that. We have a new strain. Split that into 3 piles, Mike, and we'll get you the spiel going. Let's dab this real quick. Herbie, I wish I had a better rig. I'm gonna ask Santa for a rig, or at least something for a glass rig. So, but I understand like the limitations of like watching me just suck through a silicone thing. It's really gross. I really like it. I like having things that have like the worn-in character of it all, but I also understand it looks really wacky. So. I thought it was really funny. That's kind of how Chris and I became friends, is this stupid bong. And him looking at me and like death staring at me about how I didn't quite take care of the bong. And I was like, dude, do you understand that it's silicone? And he's like, how do you offer that to people? And I was like, I know, right? I should take better care of it. So... I actually think he said, how do you offer that to people? That was great. CCS. My gross, dirty bong. And I was like, you're right, how do I offer that to people? You just gotta take care of yourself, you know? You gotta understand it, like... You're putting that in your lungs. You're horking up whatever it is you're putting into the thing through the horking, and it's still it's in your lungs. You're putting it all into your lungs. It's all go. Even that little bit of water vapor stuff, whatever, it's still getting into your lungs. That's why I understand everyone's like, are you really putting milk in there and you're smoking through milk? I'm like, no, I'm not putting the milk in there. No, you don't smoke through milk because you'll get milk in your lungs. And it's still kind of it's sketchy. I'll be honest with you, putting juice in, you should really just do water. So, don't ever do anything I do, for sure. So, have we got donuts? Hold on to those donuts. Let me finish this dabble. Remember, it takes me like 10 minutes to do a dab. It's really ridiculous, so... Good morning to the latecomers. Good morning to the newcomers. Good morning to the donuts. Let's say we're at 20, 21, 22. Go to like 45. I go to 50. Is what I like to go to. On a hot dab. I could have slowed that. I could have slow started. You're right. I could have just to show that. I could have. But I don't want to do like the big rolling smoke thing. I don't want to do that right now. Maybe at the end of the show. You're right. Okay, maybe at the end. Okay. For the final dab, we'll do a slow start and a fat rolling smoke. All right. Fine. You talked me into it. Quit yelling at me. I said okay. All right. Here we go. There's more to that than I thought. Fried ice cream. That's what this strain is. This is an indica. This is a Indicouch strain, if you will. All right, Mike Baribeau. Let's position here. Thanks everyone for sticking around, hanging out. Let's do these cards. Let's have a little fun playing with the occult and the tarot. All right. My apologies to my mom, who taught me to respect all religions. All right, here we go. Mike Baribeau, I've got my spiel is, let's have you pick one. Ooh, it's a small. All right, whatever. 2, 1, 2, or 3. Let's go, Mike. Here we go, Baribeau. All right, step it up to the mat. Step it up to the plate. We got Mike Baribeau. Here we go. Good morning, everybody. Oh, good morning, MVP. There you are. Oh. Mike says I want number 1. Mike, you're the first person to pick 1 in like a while. Everyone else has been picking 2 or 3, and nobody picks 2 or 3. It's crazy. I don't understand it. Mike Baribeau, here's my spiel. I do a then, now, and later spiel. Then a 3-card reading. I do a then, now, and later spiel as well. It's a then, now, and later reading. It's a 3-card reading, Mike. So whatever it is you want the cards to talk to you about, it's like then, and then now, and later, right? And I use this book because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And then we'll try and come up with some silly pattern or some way to like maybe relate it to you or to everybody else, and hopefully nobody dies at the end of it. And let's keep our fingers crossed, because I am reading your cards after I just did like a fat dab of fried ice cream, a hot reel, if you will. Oh, I don't know. Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Here we go, Mike. If you take this seriously, I'll take it seriously too. If you don't take it seriously, welcome to the club. 2 of Swords. I gotta make sure I know what the heck I'm saying before I say anything. 2 of Swords. That looks important, Mike. This is what we came from. This is then. This is what led up to whatever it is you got, like, you want the cards to take priority for. Or, whatever it is you want the cards to talk to you about. Like, we've got 2 of Swords coming, and I think it's like, whew, like, kind of like, you really had to make a choice. A hoodwinked figure balances 2 swords upon her shoulders. Right side up, it would mean conformity and the equipoise which it suggests: courage, friendship, affection, concord, and a state of arms intimacy. Oh, okay. So, right, it's like someone's got your back no matter what. Someone is like always like right there behind you, right? But right side up, someone turned their back on you. Someone kind of snuck around on you. Some kind of unbalanced things. Maybe let the sword drop on you a little bit. That's a rough one. Alright, I get that. Who hasn't had someone just kind of drop the sword on them a little bit, you know? This is all about trust and, like, absolute friendship. Please don't drop the sword on me. Alright, I won't. And then, whoops, someone dropped the sword on you. Now you got swords on you. Alright, I get it, Mike Bravo. Let's deal with that. What's that led up to? How's your soul dealt with that? How do the cards think that, like, everything's led up to it? Let's see if it means anything. Alright, Mike, here we go. Remember, position matters. Oh, hey, you got a 10 of Cups. Someone dropped their sword on you, and you're like, you know what, man, I'm going to make the best of this situation. You cut off my toes. I only got 9 toes, that's alright, man. Now we got an empty cup for someone else's toes. Now we can celebrate 10 cups of toes. Even though I only got 9. It's a community celebration now. We can all be a family. Now we can all put our toes in the cups because I don't have 10 toes. I think that's what the card means. Let's go. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. I don't know. Maybe appearance of cups in a rainbow. It is contemplated in wonder and ecstasy by a man and woman below, evidently husband and wife, not toes. Okay. His right arm is about her, his left raised upward as she raises her right arm. Okay. They're both raising their right arm. The 2 children dancing near them have not observed the prodigy, but are happy after their own manner. At least no one's yelling. There is a home scene beyond. Okay. Contentment is what it means. Repose of the entire heart, the perfection of that state. If, with several picture cards, a person who is taking charge of the querent's interests, also the town, village, or country inhabited by the querent. You're doing great, Mike. You're doing great. You're doing great, man. You paid rent. You're good. No matter what, they didn't get in the way of anything. No, you're set. Or you just had. We did just have Thanksgiving, and so maybe it's just like the afterglow of that. You know, there it is. There it is. This is a Thanksgiving. Of course, we're gonna cut each other at Thanksgiving. We got Thanksgiving turkey. And we got Thanksgiving feelings to cut. Alright? Of course we're cutting each other. Of course. Oh, you thought this was going to be one of those 2023 happy-go-lucky Thanksgiving. No. Someone said some shit. I get it. Someone said some shit. And then, at the very end of it, you're like, yeah, but it was a good Thanksgiving, though, wasn't it? It was a good Thanksgiving. I get it, Mike. Of course it was. Maybe. There we go. We got the Thanksgiving afterglow going on. You got turkey. Some would call it food poisoning, even. Okay. Alright. Someone get the EpiPen ready. I think Mike's gonna have like a heart attack. Like, I don't know, but he's seeing colors. Alright, Mike, okay. Shouldn't have ate so much turkey. All that tryptophan. All that 5-HTP has tryptophan in it. Okay? You got an EpiPen ready? You do, Mike. I called it. I'm really sad. I'm sorry. I hope you don't go into an anaphylactic shock over in... Please stay away from bees, including this guy. Alright? Apparently, if you go into... I don't even know. You just shove... Here we go. This is what happens. We sing Christmas carols and we talk about EpiPens. Alright. So Thanksgiving, how'd your Thanksgiving go? Obviously, we're going to cut each other and Thanksgiving turkey. Obviously, it's what happens. Someone says some shit. You're just like, oh man, you got buried. You got to just brace for it. You're like, oh, you know it's going to happen. You know, even the closest people are like, oh man, I can't believe you're having a good time. You know, I'm going to make sure you have a rough time too. You know, when they rough at you, you're like, you just rough. But then the afterglow, you forget about that. You're like, oh man, wasn't that a good Thanksgiving? Absolutely it was. Leading up to 2 of Cups. It's a good one. I know it is. Hold on a minute. Leading up to, we're gonna do this again next year, aren't we? Son of a goddamn. Whatever. Here we go. Two of Cups. You're gonna do this again next year. Two of Cups. A youth and maiden are pledging to one another. Son of a. Above their cups rises the caduceus of Hermes, between whose great wings there appears a lion's head. Love, passion, friendship, affinity, union, concord, just hanging out. That which nature is sanctified. It's all part of nature. You just can't get away from the people you're born with. It's who you're with. I love you. So I guess we're going to keep doing this again next year. Here we go again next year. Yoo-hoo! More things. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, we got Christmas coming up now. Oh man, we got Christmas coming up now. Ooh, this one's going to be like upside. We're going to be like, that's how it's going to be placed. Just positioned so far upside down. Just like, oh, we're cutting hams. Now we're cutting like leftover rutabaga pies. If you had a rutabaga pie, you got leftovers. That's what I know. Anybody have rutabaga pie this year? I know you got leftovers. Nobody ate. Mike Barabell, thank you for letting me read your cards, man. I hope everybody had a nice Thanksgiving. Let's gear up for Christmas. And I apologize for anybody not liking liking the way they sang their song. Their Christmas. We'll do it again next week, though. Yeah. Let me put these cards away, and I'll see if we have any donuts that I want to throw around. So, thank you, Mike, again. That was a lot of fun. I hope I nailed a little bit of your experience. I know I nailed a little bit of my experience, and maybe someone else's experience too. So, it's a lot of fun reading cards. I'll tell you that. So. Especially when I really do try and take it serious. I try and find that through joke as quickly as I can. So it's a little bit of improv, I guess, what you would call it. So now, do we got donuts? Are we throwing donuts around? Who's throwing donuts? Are we throwing donuts around? Anybody new here? I know we looked for new people about a half hour ago. I thought maybe I'd sneak people around. Anybody new here? Anybody new? Well, I'll just ask for a couple minutes. I don't want to begrudge or be burdened or anything. It's all a joke, really. I'm really glad that at least 10 people show up. But I'm averaging around. Hey, there we go. Wow, we got 55. What the hell? 55 people? What are you 55 people here doing? What are you 55? I know. At least one of you is a troll. Any trolls here? Anyone that's any trolls here? Wait, Ella Ro. No, trolls stay under the bridge. Hold on. CCS, so hold on. Who are we throwing donuts at? Senator Marcos was, there's Ratchet, that's funny. Ella Rose? I know you are, Jesus Christ. I'm a troll too, look at me. Ella Rose. I need Ella Rose to, chime up, speak up to me. And I'm gonna tell you what to do here. Ella Rose? File 13, absolutely, let's throw Ella Rose. Where are we at, Ella Rose? I gotta see you. Show me, No, I mean, the chat, no, it's a lot, Jackson. It's Ella Rose. There you are, Ella Rose. Ella Rose. Hi. Hi. I'm Brock. I host the Monday show. I don't know if you have been paying attention. I can sing kind of. I don't know. I entertain people a little bit. I a little bit of a hernia surgery a little while ago. I talked about it once or twice. I like to read cards. I've been doing this professionally for the last 13, maybe not so long. Anyhow, Ella Rose, welcome to the show, yo. We're gonna throw donuts at you. We've been throwing donuts at you. I want to give this to you, Ella Rose. I want you to be able to go. I need you to go to this website called thedetroitmushlab.net. You'll see people read these out. You'll see people tell you exactly where to go and where to send. Some sense of a shipping address. Somewhere that we can send this to you, Ella Rose. And let us know that it is you, Ella Rose. Ella Rose, minutes, CCS, absolutely, 13. And go to thedetroitmushlab.net. Or send us send an email or a text or whatever, however, get a hold of thedetroitmushlab.net. Let us know that it is you, Ella Rose. And we'll ship this to you, send this to you, alright? It's an 1/8 of Ghost. Shrooms. That's all I can say. That's all I can really say. But for you, thank you for showing up. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a part of my show. Thanks for I think last week I didn't have a new person. And then the week before I had someone that didn't claim the thing. And so it's feeling a little down. I was feeling, oh man. So at least send a message and then we'll send this to you. You don't have to, it's for you. It's just a gift. It's nothing. All you gotta do is just send an email. Shipping address to the Ella Rose. You. Shipping address, thedetroitmushlab.net. On behalf of and we'll get this to you. An 1/8 of Ghost. Okay? Ella Rose, thank you again. Thanks everyone else for showing up and sticking around. Whoever brought Ella Rose for their and one, thank you to you. Thank you to maybe we can bring another and one. Ella Rose, big time. You got and one did, and one did. So you gotta bring an and one next week. So that's good. It's fine. Stick around if you want to stick around. File 13 in Jackson. They've been working on trying to find their and ones. Let's see who else. Cat. They no longer on Monday, whatever. But I see them sneaking around. Catskill, is that it? Anyhow, we're having a lot of fun on Mondays, and I'm glad that you've been here to watch me just make a jerk of myself. So I love you guys. Let's just scroll out of here. All right, let's just scroll out of here. I know that a lot of people are showing up that I didn't even know were here. Somebody will be like, "Oh wow, you were here! Wow, cool." And let's just get out of here. Should I? Let's see. I don't know. Should I, deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. Bridgie, be safe. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Ooh, let's see what. Let's start with, Bill D. Bill D with the emojis. Ba la 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 la. Hager, Pump, Peace, Brock, and everyone. Ba la 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 la. Danny Singleton, Donuts, Bridgie, Brock, be safe, man. Everyone have an amazing day. Clean, grow, love, peace, and bud grease. People, fa la 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 la. Holly M, have a wonderful day. Fa la la la, Brock and crew. Jesus Christ, do Hawks. It was T-bone with beef, mushrooms, and mac and cheese, and Herbie Von Werby. Have a happy Monday, Brock and crew. Paige been here, but been listening and working. Have a good day, everyone. Holly and much love. File 13, I love you all. I hope everyone has a fantastic day. Danny Singleton, great day. Oh, Holly M emojis. Would you take another hit, Brock? Anthony Hunt. Bye, Brock and T Family. Love you all so much. Nerdy. Love you much, fam. Super fun on the early eve of your day. Benny Ben, cheers to Hawks. Doing it big in Australia. Jelly. Ella Rose 13. Oh, man. I don't even know. So, 'tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la, and that's what happens. LOL. Big love. Have a great day to everyone. Everyone have a groovy day from Hip Kitty. Deborah Pearl, have a love you and have a greasy Monday as well. 5280 all day. Have a good day to you. B Hendrix, fa la 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 la. Michael Brown, love y'all. MDK with the emojis. Daniel Cunningham, peace and love everyone. Love everyone, love all T Crew Mush Fam, Holly Ann with the Anthony Hunt, wrong people out there would give everything for the worst day of your life. Sometimes, Alan, bye Brock, and have a great day, T family. Jesus Christ, see you, Sherry, my sweets. Be good and love, Jesus Christ, catch y'all, Mike, MDK, Hip Kitty, Calico, File 13, I'll get there, hold on, I gotta sing another song. No, I'm kidding, I'm not gonna. I'll get there, File 13. With the Waz, way to go with a nice show. I appreciate you, Waz. Sometimes I like it when you lie to kick it, because then you're kicking it, and I know, and it's like, oh wow, there's the Waz kicking it, and it's like, alright, here we go. We're having a good time. I'm kidding, maybe. With the MVP, don't take any wooden nickels. I'll take as many wooden nickels as I... do they still make wooden nickels? Like, who's making wooden nickels anymore? Like, if you take a wooden nickel and you don't know that you just took a wooden nickel, isn't that a little on you? I'm just saying. Also, don't forget, if you give a hug, you get a hug back. Fa la 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 la.